What's up, everybody? It's JD Shabazz here for another topic on what is. I hope everybody's enjoying your weekend. So I got an interesting topic I want to talk about, and this one is going to be what is the X chromosome? And I want you to think about this one, because it's interesting. And let's just get started on this. So when you think about the X, so the X, it crosses like this, okay? And if you take that bottom right stick away from the X, just that bottom stick, it makes a Y, and that's very interesting there, that it makes a Y. So pretty much a Y is pretty much a defective X. And when you think about that, when it comes to humans, everybody has a belly button, so that tells you that everyone was born from a woman. And it'd be weird if anybody didn't have a belly button, if you could just say you really didn't have a belly button and, just walking around, it'd just be weird. It'd be almost like an alien. So when you think about that, the woman and the female is the portal. And when you think about the portal and you think about the Ankh and what it symbolizes, it has the Ankh. It has the portal, which is the top portion, and then it has that bottom portion, which represents your father's, phallus, and that brings about the key to life, And even in the alphabet, you'll notice that the X comes before the Y. So that tells you just a little something funny there too when you think about that and you put these things together. And we have the seed as men, all men have the seed to bring about life, but that seed needs to be fertilized, for it to grow. And when you think about even Mother Nature is tied to everything there, because that's how everything grows, through this fertilization that Mother Nature brings, So in my opinion, I believe that men and women always existed, as one. There's no way that we could have existed any other way. So I just wanted you guys to think about that. I'm not gonna go too deep into it, but I'm just wanted to bring that up, up as something to think about, to kind of pick your brain and make you think about it, because there's a lot of things there that's hidden, and it's trying to tell you the story there. And if we can kind of think about everything there, it's all tied to Egypt, in ancient Egypt. And if we can kind of focus on what they were trying to tell us there, it opens up all kind of doors that make sense there, and has real logic to it and real science to it. And you don't want to get caught up in fantasies. You want to really have real information that makes sense there, because everything has a science to it. So just think about the science of how things come, and that's the only thing that makes sense, is that we both existed together, so that's what I believe there. So that's the X and Y chromosome there. So I hope everybody has a good weekend there and enjoy, your night. Have a good one.